What's up? How you doing? Me back again, Analog Attack by myself again today. Here with another episode of Bargain Bin Vinyl, hardcore punk 7-inch singles. But today a little bit different. Usually I sort of go on the internet a little bit and do a little bit of research because I don't always know exactly what I've got. This time I've not done that. It's a bit of a mystery bag. So a few days ago, went out shopping, bought a stack of about 20 singles, I think. I haven't looked at them. I've been busy back at school, working, this, that, and the other. So I thought it'd be fun what I'll do today. Bust open the mystery bag, show the singles. If I know what they are, I'll tell you what I know. If I don't know what they are, help me out in the comments. Let's have a little bit of a chat about this. I can remember a few of the things that I've got. Like I said, it's been a few days, been busy. I'm quite excited actually. What did I buy? Shall we get going? All right. So yeah, all of these were like 100 yen, about 100 yen, a buck each. Maybe that's what they're worth. Don't know. We'll find out, won't we? They're pretty much all from Punk and Destroy Records in Osaka, plus one little gift freebie from the wonderful Kazu at Punk and Destroy. He gave me a little present to take home with me. So that's in the bag as well. I think it's Spanish, if I remember rightly. All right, you ready? I've got my little black bag here full of singles. Let's get going, shall we? Let's open the bag. Oh, it's like Christmas, isn't it? Christmas, birthday, whatever, all combined. Oh, okay. So let's get going, shall we? So the first record in the bag, I know why I'm laughing, but you'll find out in a minute. So this one, Caustic Christ, Rambo, split 7-inch, obviously a raging record, on Havoc Records. It's the repress from 2004. It says green vinyl. I was laughing because Felix has put a little kind of Obi on here. This is like 2004. He was ahead of the game, wasn't he, with this? I haven't looked at this, so I have no idea like what is underneath this Obi. Picture looks a bit gruesome. Is that George Bush on the cover? Don't know. There's a bunch of polar bears are sort of eating him, I think. Shall we look what's under the OB? Let's reveal. Oh, okay. It's a bit gruesome, I suppose. Maybe Felix was a bit worried people wouldn't buy it. There's what's that? It's like a seal, a couple of seals. Don't know what they are. Sort of eating the guts. This must be a good record, right? Caustic Christ and Rambo. I was talking to Bill Chamberlain the other day. He played in Caustic Christ, so check out that interview. It was a good one. All right, that was fun, wasn't it? Moving on. Oh, he's involved again, isn't he? Felix. This was one of his old bands. Code 13. This was something's dropped out. What is it? Let's have a look. Oh, it's a Havoc Records like distro thing. It's got a whole bunch of t-shirts and stuff on the back there. Look at that. New releases. Winter 2004. 2004 again. What about that? So yeah, Code 13, they made a Wasteland and called it Peace. Regular black vinyl. There you go. So there you go. 2 in a row from Havoc Records. Not bad, eh? Oh, this is a Japanese record. It's on Bloodsucker Records. The band, do you remember this band? There's an American band that used this name a long time ago. Band is called Wrecking Crew. They're from Yokohama City. It says on the back, Yokohama City hardcore Wrecking Crew. It's on Bloodsucker Records. Here we go. MYBC. Do you remember that band Pile Driver from back in the day? They had a song called MYBC, didn't they? I think it's called My Yokohama Bay City. I think that's what it stands for. But that's interesting. They use the MYBC on the back. I've probably heard this. It's been a while, but it should be pretty good, right? I'm thinking just straight ahead Japanese hardcore. Wrecking Crew on Bloodsucker Records. Next, here we go. Oh, I like the cover on this. The band's called The Prowl. This is on Gloom Records. I've heard of this band before. I don't know anything about them really. Let me know in the comments. This one is on orange vinyl. The Prowl from Gloom Records out of Albany, New York State. Practice. Oh, what are you doing? What are you doing? Is the title of this EP. This looks promising, doesn't it? Oh, here we go. Another Japanese band. Name of this band is Waves. Now, this is on Dando Records. Of course, Dando from Kochi City. Maybe most famous for putting out a lot of Disclosed stuff back in the day, Insane Youth, stuff like that. I'm pretty sure that the bloke that does Dando Records was in this band, and I think it's more a sort of Japanese hardcore style band. I think band's called Waves, but it's Dando Records. But this came out on an American label for some reason, Human Stench Records from Pittsfield. Never heard of that label before. Yeah, from 2002, Japanese hardcore from Kochi. Oh, here we go. From Japan, back to my country. Violent Arrest. This is basically Heresy, right? Yeah, John, Chris, Baz, of course, and then Steve. Must be the same Steve that was in Heresy, the later line of Heresy. Artwork by Welly Artcore. This was recorded at the White House, man, in Weston-super-Mare in 2007. There's a fixed cover as well, man. The last time I was at the White House studios, it was when Zygote were recording their Wind of Knives LP. And I went there because Calv from Heresy was going to, and In Your Face Records, he was going to put out that album. And he didn't really know the band very well, but he really liked the demos and stuff. He'd seen them live, and I was friends with him, so I sort of went along and was drinking with Cal in this White House studios for 3 days while Zygote recorded their LP. Anyway, Violent Arrest. You can probably guess what this sounds like. Oh, here we go. Next. Okay. Here we go. This one. Remember this? It's actually yellow. Don't know if the lights shine up too well. Ristetera. This is basically Sick Terror from Brazil and Ristetita. Legendary hardcore band from Finland. They teamed up and made this band. I don't know how many records they did. Maybe one single. Not sure. Let me know. It's on Hardcore Holocaust, and there's an Armageddon cover at the end of the record. Legendary Brazilian metallic hardcore band. This should be pretty good, right? Oh, split single, blue vinyl. Busted Heads Records from Sweden put this out. Two American bands, Tear It Up and Down in Flames. Down in Flames. This is going to be a real thrasher, isn't it? Blue vinyl. Not sure when it came out, but Busted Head Records out of Umeå, Sweden. Man, I'm not drinking any beer today. I haven't had a drink for about 3 days, and I'm really healthy. I feel really good, but I'm sort of not very smooth. This is it. I don't know why. But anyway, here we go. Oh, Obituary Records. Sweden. That was a Swedish label. Another Swedish label. Two Swedish bands, Rain Bombs and Architera. I know Rain of Bombs, but I've never heard of the other band. Rain of Bombs are really kind of like almost rock and roll-ish, D-beat kind of stuff. No idea about Architera. So if you know anything about them, let me know in the comments. This is probably a pretty raging record, I'd imagine. Oh, back to Japan. Damn, forgot about this actually. DSB and their Wait Tremblingly 7-inch. Radical Punk's Attack. Now, this is when they still had Kazu, the vocalist, in the lineup. This has got to be good, right? This pressing's on Partners in Crime. I think there might be a pressing or two on a couple of other different labels. I was quite chuffed to get this for 100 yen. What a great band they were, especially with Kazu, the big mohawk, on the vocals. Anybody see them when they're in the States? Pretty amazing, right? I've seen him loads of times in Japan. But anyway, long gone now. DSB. Wait tremblingly. Oh, here we go. Lengu Armada. Lengu Armada discs. That's mine from Los Corrosives label, and it. The band's called Melee. Again, I know the name, not really ring any bells too much though. Were they from Boston? Maybe Boston hardcore band. It's got to be good if it's on this record label. And the 7-inch is called One Way, Dead End. Looking forward to listening to this. Oh, here we go. Another. Oh, there we go. Yep, we just talked about Sick Terror. They teamed up with Ristetit on the other one, and then this is the split single this time. Sick Terror from Brazil with Rido from California, I think. But this split 7-inch came out on a label from Minneapolis called Sin Fronteras Records. This has got, I keep saying this has got to be good as well, isn't it? Surely must be. Oh, this is going back a little bit further than all the records I pulled out. These have been all from the 2000s. This is definitely from the 90s. It's a Tribal War release. It's got the Squatter Rock address on it. It's split between Social Outcast and Jesus Crust. This is all Tribal War connection. Ralphie Boy, Neil, maybe. See, the memory is sort of fading a little bit. I think I used to have this back in the day, and it's got the Tribal War UK address on it. Because when I was doing MCI UK, a guy called Magnus, he was doing Tribal War UK, and I met him a couple of times. So this must be going back to about the mid 90s, I would say. There was another band called Jesus Crust, wasn't there? Something to do with Psycho. I'm right. Maybe. Oh, what's this? Heaven is the name of the band. What goes around comes around. Looks like this is a Norwegian band, Shakmat Plata from Norway. So I'm hoping this is going to be some real top-notch Norwegian hardcore. Next, we've got a few more Upstab. I think this band might have had something to do with Nine Shocks Terror, maybe the vocalist, maybe. This is on two labels, two Dutch labels, even worse, Way Back When Records. I'm pretty sure this has a connection to Nine Shocks Terror, right? Looks good. Bit of a weird title. With the Report is the name of the single. Upstab. Oh, next one. Oh man, this is on Adult Crash Records. They put out some great stuff, especially recently. This band is called Quick Fix. Yep, sorry. The cover's actually green on this, and it's a 6-track EP. I don't know anything about the band. It was recorded at Bomb Shelter, November 2007, by ourselves, dedicated to hardcore. That's what it says on the back. Look at this one. 220. It's 540 here now. This is another Norwegian band. It's on the same label. Wow, man. So yeah. Again, I know nothing about this band. I'm hoping it's going to be some of that real good Norwegian melodic, but fast and furious hardcore. I'm looking forward to playing this one. Oh, back to Japan. Now this is hang on a minute. I thought it was the Bollocks at first, because the Bollocks are like a spiky haired, like UK 82 band from Sapporo, I think. This band is called Kick the Bollocks. It's on DWP Records, which I think it's Drunk with Party, maybe, from Nagoya. My brain is telling me that this is something to do with that band, that real noisy band from Nagoya, whose name is slipping my mind. And I think, let me know in the comments. but I think this band was done by members or one member of the band whose name I'm forgetting. Real noisy band from Nagoya. I think this might be the vocalist, and it might be his label as well. But look at that cover. Where it says that where the bacillus tastes like milk chocolate, melts in your brain, not in your mouth. Kick the bollocks. Joke of education for everyone. Intriguing stuff. Okay, I've got four more. Now, this has an Australian address, Spiral Objective. That's kind of a legendary label, right? Out of Australia. The band is called Red Stain, but it's got some Japanese writing on it. So maybe it was, here we go, sorry. Maybe it was Japanese blokes living in Australia. Know nothing about its record, nothing at all. So let me know in the comments about Red Stain. Next, oh, Habit Records. Again, this looks a little bit different for a Habit Records release. Looks a bit sort of metal punk. Path of Destruction is the name of the band. The record's called 1 a.m. We just had 220, now we've got 1 a.m. Habit Records. And the band is also from Minneapolis, and it says, please write, we're lonely. Again, I'm intrigued to listen to this. Never heard it before. Looks pretty good, doesn't it? Oh, here we go. We were just talking about Dando Records. Here's a band that's heavily connected. It's Yoshio, is the name of the bloke I was talking about. Dando Records and Waves, and he was in this band as well. Conga Fury with the amazing Oden on vocals. And oh, here we go. This is a split with the Crunky Kids, who I think there's also a Nine Shocks Terror connection. Maybe Tony Erber, maybe he's in this band. The Crunky Kids split 7-inch with Conga Fury from Kochi, Japan. On, doesn't say what label it's on, just says Painesville City Hardcore for the Crunky Kids. Not sure what label this is on, probably an American label, I think. And the last one, this is the gift that I got from Kazu there. This looks punky, it's definitely Spanish. It's a split 7-inch sub-residuous vintage underneath. I'm not sure if that's part of the band name or not. And then on the other side, it's Hemorrhagia Sexual on the back. It's two bands from Spain on Los Pasan Factura Records out of Spain. So there we have it. I think that's 21 or 22 records. Let's have a little chat about them in the comments, because as you can see, there's a lot of gaps to be filled in this episode. So thanks for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed it. I'm looking forward to playing these records. Until next time, stay healthy and stay clean.